Right, buddy, welcome back to the latest news. Now, in this video, we'll be talking about the MBUEMO medical tomorrow. Manchester United going all in for a striker. Also, some update on Sancho to Nottingham Forest, as well as some Nicholas Jackson talks. Obviously, that comes under the striker situation. So, Manchester United plan to sign a new striker in the next few weeks as the main target after Brian MBUEMO deal is done. So that's the striker situation. So United are planning to sign a striker. Now, we do have some options now. There's a few options I want to talk about now. There's been some talks on Nicholas Jackson. Understand Nicholas Jackson is on the shortlist for Manchester United as the club are looking to bring in a new striker. Nothing advanced yet. There are more options, but Manchester United are closely monitoring Jackson's situation. The 24-year-old versatile striker could leave if a suitable offer arrives. Many inquiries have been made. His contract runs out in 2033. I mean, which is absolutely crazy if we think about it. Like, the fact that his contract is that long is absurd. But anyway, striker situation, I mean, it certainly is an interesting one. I think we do need to sign a striker. That is obvious. There are a few options out there. One of them is Nicholas Jackson. He's certainly an interesting striker to have a conversation about. 24 years old, Premier League experience, can score goals, versatile. Isn't the most finished article. Has got a bit of a dodgy first touch. And ball control, but certainly is definitely a prospect to look at. But at least we know we're going to sign a striker, and there are options out there. I mean, Ollie Watkins is 29 years of age, Aston Villa, can score goals, very, very good left foot, right foot. You got Mateta, who again, Palace won the FA Cup. Would you want to leave? You've got Sesko, who's someone we've been linked to quite a bit, and obviously Nicholas Jackson, which I talked about. So there are strikers out there for Manchester United, strikers that we can sign. I think their options are out there. I think United just need to get busy, to be honest, and we can't afford for the deal for a striker to take as long as it did with Brian MBUEMO, because we just look like fools, and that would basically be our summer complete. I mean, there's 6-7 weeks left of the window. Like, we can't afford to take this long. Obviously, the striker situation obviously depends on outgoing, so whether that's Sancho, Anthony, Rashford, Garnacho, which we'll talk about Sancho in a moment. But the striker situation is certainly one that's heating up, and one that certainly has got a lot of United fans excited. As I said, we've been linked to quite a few. Osman seems very unlikely. I think in terms of the four that I mentioned, I think Sesko will probably be top priority, then Watkins, then Mateta, and then Nicholas Jackson, I think. But that doesn't mean we're going to sign. That's just the order I think United priority list will be. But to be honest, I'm not really like. I'll be happy with Watkins or Mateta, but Jackson and Sesko, they're two interesting, more younger options. I mean, Mateta, 27, 28. Watkins is 28, 29. So he is on the more experienced side, but it certainly is a conversation to have. I think there are strikers out there. I just have to get the right one, and we can't, as I said, afford to take this long in the details. Now, in terms of Brian MBUEMO, let's talk about him now. It will be 16.25 across all instalments. They accepted the payment structure. He's already got the authorization for medical tests and contract signing. He was never tempted by other opportunities. So yeah, it's looking like his medical could be tomorrow, which is absolutely vital and huge, to be honest. I think getting MBUEMO over the line was something that all United fans wanted, and what all United fans wanted to kind of see happen. It's taken way too long. The hope is he will have medical tests, because there's 2 parts on Saturday and Sunday. Probably sign the contract within those days, or maybe into Monday. I think you'll probably get a official announcement maybe Monday, and then he'll fly off with the squad on Tuesday to America. He obviously won't be part of the tour in Sweden, or the game in Sweden, which is tomorrow. He'll be doing his medical test at Old Trafford, at Carrington, so he'll be there. But again, that deal is done. We know all the instalments is 16.25 million across 4 years. So again, it's quite good, because we spent 20 million on instalments this year for Cunha, 16 for MBUEMO. That's 36 million pounds. Like, it's very, very good money, and instalments do help United kind of lengthen out and separate and spread the budget. So yeah, that's that. Next thing, Harry Amas. Now, Harry Amas has been left out of the squad to face Leeds, as he will go on loan for the 2026 season. I mean, I found this very interesting, because I think that means Diego Leon is going to stay with the first team squad. He has impressed in training as well, according to reports. With his first training session, he settled into Manchester United very, very well. Obviously, with Amas going alone, he did get a lot of game time last season. I remember in big games he was coming on. I remember against Lyon he came on. He made his Premier League debut. I mean, people are saying Diego Leon wasn't telling any fibs a couple of weeks and he's already moved Amas ahead of him. As I said, a lot of people saying Leon would be in the first team. Again, he's obviously shown enough in training to warrant that he would be part of the first team. And listen, well done to the kid. He's a talented player. And I wish Amas all the best on his loan. He's one of those players who, again, has got potential. We've seen it in the first team. I think a loan, maybe to a Prem club, would be perfect for him. Now, the last thing, Nottingham Forest are preparing an offer to sign Jadon Sancho to replace Anthony Elanga. Now, this is coming in from Henry Tomlinson. He works for the Sun, and he's based in Brighton, so I think it's Brighton, but so would it be the most credible, but it certainly is a conversation to talk about. Brentford leaving, sorry, not Brentford, Elanga leaving, Forest to go to Newcastle was certainly something that I didn't expect it to happen. He's a decent player, don't get me wrong. I think Sancho leaving the club would be perfect, and going to Forest makes a lot of sense, I think. But I think he will end up going to Turin with Juventus. I think that's the deal that makes the most sense at the moment. But listen, let's see what happens. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. That's been the latest news surrounding Manchester United. There will be a pre-season preview, which we'll actually do after this. So